Good morning, Northwest. I'm Maggie. Welcome to Titan Connect. Please stand for the pledge. Put your left hand down by your side and your right hand over your heart and say it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the dress code check. Aww.
I'm digging like the dudes. Look at that. Look at that.
I know, I went for a 70s vibe today.
You look totally awesome.
Thank you. He may now be seated. Oh my gosh.
Aww.
That is so cute. Okay, here's a cool Halloween STEM fact. And during the 1800s, the cases of people being buried alive skyrocketed. So people got together, inventors, cemetery workers, and they created a pulley system involving string and bells. And the string would go into the casket. So say you were buried alive and you woke up from like a coma or something. You would pull the string and it would ring the bell, alerting people nearby or people that work in cemeteries. I don't know what they're called.
That's freaky.
Okay, and then they would come pull you out, essentially. And so please welcome Miss Morrill.
Yay! Come on in here. Woo-hoo. Take the middle seat. Thank you, honey. All right, here we are today with our football players. And I have with me today, I have
Jaden Harris.
Jaden, who goes by Jay, and Jason, who goes by Jason, and we're missing Malachi today, which he would have been here too. And so let's talk about football and what does football have to do with STEM? So you guys had your last game last night. It was a good game, right? Would you agree? It was lots of festivity because it was the last game, and then JV was playing after you guys, so there's lots of people there watching. So what do you think about football? You didn't get to play last year, so what was it like just playing this year together?
It was a new environment. It wasn't what I expected.
It wasn't, yeah. So it was new because I mean you don't play football. Have you guys played football before, like on a team?
I've been playing football since I was like 6. So it was like you just gotta adapt to different teams, different changes, middle school.
Coaches.
Yeah. So you do play with different people all the time, whether it's boys and girls club or different leagues. What league did you play for? Do you remember?
AAU.
Okay, you did play. Okay. And did you play any football growing up? No.
I played organized basketball.
Okay, so you play basketball. So you guys have played sports. So you know what it's like to hop on a team. And the big thing is you have to learn how to play together. And it's like collaboration, right? It's like working together in science. I mean,
you gotta work together in many ways.
Yeah, many ways. You don't work by yourself because you can't win by one. I mean, it's a whole team. So you both play. You play offense, defense.
Offense, defense, kick return.
Okay, and Jay, you play defense.
And kickoff.
Defense and kickoff. Okay, so I mean, lots of playing time. So I was talking to Malachi yesterday. He said sometimes when you're out there and you get a cramp, what happens when that?
You gotta
take out for a
You gotta take time and get yourself right.
Get yourself right, and so they
eat good.
That's what he said.
Stretch a lot too. You gotta stretch a lot too.
So a lot of stretching, a lot of eating right, a lot of hydrating, right, drinking the right stuff. And then Malachi was telling me that sometimes Miss Lenz will give you, if you do have a leg cramp or something, she gave somebody some
pickle juice.
Pickle juice. My daughter will drink that too. She's a tennis player, but also mustard.
Mustard, yeah.
And I went to Miss Lenz yesterday. I said, "Why mustard?" And she said it's got a lot of salt in it, potassium, which is what your body's needing right then to get rid of that cramp.
That stuff nasty.
Yeah, I can't imagine just
mustard not nasty.
Eating mustard by itself. Ugh, you know.
Yeah, by itself, yeah.
Yeah. So, so you guys have been practicing together, playing together since when? When did you guys start playing together?
August.
First day of late August.
Well, we had conditioning first. That was on August 10th.
So you had to condition on your own or with the team?
No, we conditioned with the team.
And then you tried out?
3 days. Yeah,
3 days.
The screen is frozen.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, the screen. Are we still playing?
So what we do is as that.
It's frozen.
And this way.
Is it working?
Dang, I just missed my whole speech.
How long we've been frozen?
Word.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's go back. So we were talking about mustard eating, but now you guys talked about trying out. Did you try out in July or August?
August. We started late August.
Late August, and then
it was mid-August. We started on the 13th.
Okay, and then what did they select a team?
I guess everybody that tried out got drafted to the team.
Okay, because you really need players this year because no one had played last year.
Yeah.
So then the coaches have to figure out, and there was 3 coaches, right? 3 or 4? 4. Okay.
Started out with 4, ended with 3.
So do you want to, let's thank our coaches before we move on too.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate y'all.
appreciate
For sure,
the coaches,
for sure.
right?
Yeah.
We had Coach
Hess,
Hess, Coach
Griffith,
Griffith,
Coach
and then Coach
Sproul.
Sproul,
and
right?
Coach Manning. That was our 4th coach, but he left.
Okay,
that season.
and then also Miss Lenz is your athletic
Yeah.
trainer. I guess that's the right
That's
term.
my
Okay.
favorite.
Okay, good. So you have to learn to work with your coaches. Coaches are like being in a classroom with teachers, right? You got to learn how to work with their personality and work together with the team and with your coaches. So are you showing a lot of respect out there in the field?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And then they gotta learn you too. So
That's,
it's like
and that's the big thing. You have to learn your players too.
you gotta
So
stand out.
and see your strengths and maybe where you need more improvement, right? So it's all about working together. So you work through this. But I was talking to Malachi yesterday about how do you work these plays?
So look, you got about, I think we got like 70 plays.
See, that to me, I mean, Malachi said that the quarterback has them on his
wristband.
arm.
And he tell you to play, but you gotta remember what you do.
So
you
it's-
can't worry about no one else and what they do. You gotta be worried about what you do. You go out there, he tell you to play, and you go do it.
But
you
that's
gotta
a lot
study.
of people on that field. How many people are out there? I don't know.
11.
22.
11.
Altogether, 22. but
Okay,
offense.
both teams, right? Like,
Uh-huh. 11 on one team, 11 on
On
another.
other team.
okay, 11 on. So then you have to memorize 70 plays. That's just so many. And then, so that's kind of like you practice to memorize those. And then, what if like you figure out certain plays aren't working?
Then you
Switch
go.
over to other plays.
You go to other plays. So,
You gotta tell coach to communicate like this ain't working.
so there's
I gotta do this.
communication going on. That's all about the design cycle of science. You communicate, collaborate, work together, but also then you reflect. Do you guys watch, like, they show the pros watching game videos? Do you guys watch game videos
We
at all?
film
Every-
after every game.
game.
They do film? Okay. And then do you say, like, this is not working, we need to change something up, try something new?
You write what's going good and you write what's going bad.
So just like a scientist does, or a mathematician, you
learn
write.
off your mistakes.
That's right, you're learning from your mistakes. Do you give up?
No.
No, that's how we find cures for things, and that's how we get better as teams, right? We keep playing. So a lot of commitment. Well, I just want to tell y'all, you didn't get to play last year. Great job on playing this year and sticking with it. It's a long season. And you guys were out there, what, like every day? It looked like every day. But,
We practice
Every
every day.
day.
and
every
I
day.
know, like, when I come up here on Fridays, you're out there in the morning at what time?
7 a.m.
7.
You start practicing at 7?
Uh-huh.
And you go until the bell or
It's
whatever, you come in and get showers?
8:30, 8:15.
So you're out there in the morning early. So that shows a big dedication. So thank you, the Titan family thanks you, you all did a great job representing us. And,
Concussion bucket.
yeah, and let's talk about like next year. So you both gonna try and play football next year? So we'll get to see you at the high school
You'll
playing.
see me at Northwest.
Northwest? Which one, West Cabarrus or Northwest?
Either or, but I think I'm going to West Cabarrus.
Okay, so one of those 2 schools we'll see you. So you might be playing against each other next year, which will be fun to see each other, right? Yeah, rivals. So, but now I was talking to Malachi yesterday, and he wants to go on and play in college. Do you have any aspirations to do that?
I want to play in college.
Do you have a choice yet?
No, I ain't got no choice yet.
Like
I
what
really,
college?
I want to go D1 though.
Okay. And what about you? Any?
Probably D1 school.
Okay. I
Texas.
tell you, it takes a lot to play in college.
Texas.
My daughter looked at tennis, and she was like, "No, not in college. It takes so much time." So good job.
I kind of want to go to Alabama.
Oh yeah, Bama, good. And Malachi was talking about NC State and Clemson, so big choices.
I say Georgia or Texas.
What's the
for
big
me.
thing? Even if you want to play football, you have to be able to what? Have good
Grades.
grades. So keep up the
Academics
grades,
is
right?
right.
Academics is first. So, all right,
All
Titan
right.
family, this is us. We're gonna say goodbye. Be what?
For sure. Great.
Be responsible.
Be
Be
respectful,
respectful, and be
Be safe.
safe.
For sure.
Have a good Thursday. Throw it back. Throw
Or
back
your
Thursday.
concussion,